Hello, colleagues. I want to let you know that everyone is so grateful for the tremendous amount of effort and dedication that you have invested in teaching our students under these difficult conditions. And I'm really proud to say that as a college, we have begun to get our feet under ourselves now that we're really working into the third semester of teaching under these public health conditions. And I think we've done a really great job. Thank God. The students seem to be appreciating it. And although we all really look forward to a full return to our conventional classrooms, we are adapting in a very resilient way to this online teaching modality. So I just wanted to say a couple of things at the outset of this semester so you are really prepared to give our students the best education they possibly can expect from Touro College. And I want to remind you of the three basic principles that we're working with in terms of the reopening plan for the fall as well. But let me start with the pedagogic expectations, and then I'll return at the end of this video to talk about the overall opening plan and its operating principles and what you can expect. So I'm recording this section of our discussion in Yuja, which is an amazing new tool that we have placed inside your Canvas shells. We have lots of training on this available online, and I'd love for you to be using this more and more. But for now, let me emphasize one really important point about the Summer 2 semester, and that is that I'd like you all to expand your use of Canvas. This is a really valuable tool, and more students are expecting that we have a strong Canvas presence. Recall that while we are not allowed to teach in our physical building, Canvas is our campus. This is where we're going to be interacting with students beyond the narrow scope of the Zoom sessions that have been going by and large very well. So let's have a look at Canvas. For many of you, this will be a quick reminder, and for others you may need a little bit more interaction with it. So let's just have a look at Canvas, and I'll let you know the three really important things I'd like you to do in Canvas. So let me just switch over to my browser here, and in order to get onto Canvas, obviously you're going to have to log into Touro One, and you'll find here on your home page you will see the log into Canvas button. Really simple. So we'll open up Canvas like this, and you'll see on the left all of your courses, the courses that you are associated with. I want to point out two in particular. One is a course which I have renamed Professor Tools. It'll show up as something like LAS Training and Advisement on yours, but the LAS Training is where you'll find a lot of amazing things that are specifically associated with developing your skills. We call it Professor Tools, or the bronze and the silver and the to be constructed gold medal, which have tremendous amounts of information, including some self-tests. The bronze medal quiz was made mandatory for the summer teaching semester, so you've all passed that. The silver quiz is, you really should get this done. This is a fantastically important and relevant body of skills that you'll find very useful for your teaching here. It also has video instruction, these text-based and video instruction combined. Like, we'll have a look at one of them right here. You've got a video tutorial on the top, and you have, if you prefer to see things in text, you have it over here. And they also have quizzes, both self-checks and a medal quiz, which will give you an actual silver medal, or at least a little virtual silver medal. These are live right now, and I encourage you to visit them. But let's look at a regular course for a second, and I'd like to talk to you about what I'd expect you to do. Three things in particular. I'll just pick a course that I'm listed in here, and I want to point out three things. The first is you should fill in your instructor information. Just click over here on Instructor Information, and it will take you to a box where you can click Edit, and then you can insert all the ways that you want your students to reach out to you. You can insert your email address. If you prefer, you can insert your phone number. You can insert your office hours, which of course will be virtual, whatever you want, but make sure your instructor information is filled out, and then hit Save to make sure it's there. The second thing that's really important is to load your syllabus, which is right here. Now I've put some other things in, but you'll want to click Edit, and then you can add your syllabus here if you want to type it in. Chances are you already have a document, so I would upload it as a file, right? You can click here over on File, and you can upload a new file and then link it straight to your syllabus. But the instructor information and your syllabus are really important. And then the third thing that's really crucial is an announcement, a welcome announcement. And this is something that will be broadcast to all of your students. So just click on plus announcement and write something like, hello students, introduce yourself, say what's necessary about the class and so on. You can delay the posting if you like, but I would otherwise just hit save and it will automatically be emailed to all of your students. And this way they have some sense of how to reach you. Oh, very important here, add your Zoom information. Let them know how to reach you. Make sure you've included the password. This is where you would put it, in your welcome announcement right here. So that's it. The three really important things are the instructor information, your syllabus, and your welcome announcement. And then finally, this is so crucial. You should realize that students don't see any of this until you click publish. Over here on the right, this is what makes your course live. So be really certain to click publish. That way students will be able to see their Canvas populate on their screen, and you'll be able to communicate with them effectively. Online, you'll be able to see the full details of the Fall 2020 reopening plan. And I hope that we will not have any resurgence of the virus in our area, and hopefully we'll be able to manage it nationwide and globally, so we won't have to endure this difficult health situation. But for the time being, let me just point out the three basic operating principles of the plan. And I'm very proud of them. I think that as a whole, the leadership has done a good job of absorbing the input from faculty and students and staff and crafting a plan that is well-founded on these three basic principles. The first principle is protect. We have to maintain the safety of all our campus community. Students, staff, faculty, everyone has to be feeling safe about being in our environment. And we have devoted a tremendous number of resources to make sure that we are completely in compliance with the federal and state and local health guidelines that we're receiving. And you'll see a lot of changes on campus as we resume our larger activities there. Secondly, we're a college. The point of our existence is to educate. So we have been adapting as much of the technological tools that we have at our disposal to be able to reach out to students in a very effective manner. And I really encourage you to, invest in your skills here, because there are tremendous pedagogical implications. Recall that once this health crisis is over, all of the skills that we've absorbed during this period of reaction, we will be able to apply to an enhanced teaching modality in the future. So we're working hard on educate as our second principle. And the third principle is adapt. Not only adapt in a positive manner to absorbing these new technologies and so on, but God forbid, if we have to, we will adapt our schedule to go back to an online environment and to pivot to that position with an effective and smooth transition if the public health conditions require it. So those three principles, protect, educate, adapt, inform the entire reopening plan, and I think it's a good one. I think we can feel comfortable with it. Anyways, I wish you a fantastic summer 2 semester, and I look forward to speaking with you in the future.